two more members of the State Department had resigned in protest over U.S. policy in regards to Gaza. One of those was Stacy Gilbert, and she was a State Department official who was in charge of or not in charge of, but part of the team that would assess humanitarian aid. We've already had one person, I think, from that specific area. But watch, this is a clip of both Stacy Gilbert, who is being interviewed. I think it was on was it on PBS?
PBS NewsHour.
And also juxtaposed with State Department spokesperson Vendant Patel. Here it is.
We stand by the National Security Memorandum 20 report. We are not an administration or a department that twists the facts. And
pause it now. I just want to make this clear. This is the report that said the U.S. is not in, Israel is not in violation of international law regarding, well, one part being humanitarian aid. And therefore, we are not running afoul of the Leahy law to provide them weapons.
We stand by the National Security Memorandum 20 report. We are not an administration or a department that twists the facts, and allegations that we have are unfounded.
Did the State Department twist the facts?
They did. Again, the subject matter experts are in consensus on this, that Israel has blocked humanitarian assistance in many ways.
The report that you drafted, that you saw, the version of the report that you saw was changed, you told me earlier today, by undersecretary level, kind of number 3 level underneath the Secretary of State. Isn't that normal, though? Isn't it normal for people like you to draft things and then the ultimate decision goes to higher level people, including the secretary?
What typically happens is the subject matter experts draft the report and it goes through a clearance process. That's very common. In this case, subject matter experts were removed from the report and it was drafted at a higher level. That's not to say there aren't other constraints that the humanitarian aid organizations face, but I'm also resigning in part to speak up for them.
There you have it. I think there's definitely been more people resigned from our State Department as a function of U.S. policy regarding Gaza than did even during the Iraq War.
I think, and it's been less than a year.
I don't recall more than, I think there was someone who worked at an embassy. I'm not even sure it was an ambassador. I want to say to like Greece or Turkey. This was 20 years ago now, who had resigned in protest of the Iraq invasion that we did. But I don't remember multiple people from the State Department resigning.
I had thought in that I wrote it down the other day, but I'm not sure I did. But it's, I think, off the top of my head, 9 Biden officials who've resigned publicly, including Josh Paul, including Anel Sheline, who's been on this program, and including these 2 officials as well. And then people are basically saying that there are even more who have resigned without basically publicly declaring why they did so. They just did so internally. And those numbers could be in the dozens.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.